Hi, Alex Riles here from Tech Data Security Solutions, and this week I want to introduce a new term you may not be familiar with, or if you have heard it, you may not fully understand it. The term is XDR. It stands for Extended Detection and Response. Now, it may come as no surprise to you that hackers are always looking for a quick way to steal your data. In fact, they use automation in order to do that. They're kind of like cockroaches. They slide in through every crack in your infrastructure, just like the way cockroaches do to your house. Extended detection and response came from a concept called Endpoint Detection and Response, or EDR. This was the idea that SIEM solutions, traditional SIEM solutions, security information and event management, products like IBM QRadar, ArcSight from Micro Focus, Splunk, and many others. The concept is that those SIEM solutions are very difficult to configure well. They take in so much volume of information, more today than ever before in history, and it's difficult to correlate and then action upon all that information. EDR was created to specifically target the endpoint market, pulling in data from endpoint devices like tablets and mobile phones, laptops, and then correlating that information, looking for a systemic threat across the devices, and then responding to that with a response that's automated. Maybe you turn off a laptop or take it off the network. Maybe you kick it over to create an investigation or even kick off an antivirus scan on a device. While EDR has been highly effective, it doesn't cover enough areas of security. That's where extended detection response comes in. EDR is a cross-layer detection and response approach. It's proactive. It collects and auto-correlates data across multiple security layers, such as email, endpoint security, cloud, server, networking. All of this, we're going to be looking at a deep level and then pulling in data that can be correlated, augmented with metadata, and then automatically respond to it. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, don't SIEM solutions do that as well? And the truth is that they can, but SIEM solutions also take in so much log data from syslogs on all your network devices and network traffic analysis data sometimes that it's not practical to think you can correlate all of it effectively. An XDR solution is going to laser focus on certain areas of your infrastructure, trying to get meaningful information. The goals of XDR are simple. Number one, we want to identify hidden and sophisticated threats as quickly as possible. Number two, we want to track threats across their source or location within an organization, because sometimes threats come in through the network but then spread to your endpoint devices. You want to increase the productivity of the people that are operating the technology, because our SOC operators have been a little bit immune to all the red that shows up in their SIEM solution today. We want to get more out of our security investment by more intentionally drilling down into meaningful events. And lastly, we need to conclude investigations quickly, because there's typically a lot of investigations that need to be investigated in your network. You know, XDR can automatically tie together a series of low confidence activities that turn into higher confidence events that then feed into your SIEM solution. We're not suggesting SIEMs aren't still valuable, but we have to think creatively about how to make the data in them a little bit more effective. Lots of vendors offer XDR solutions today. Some that come to mind are Trend Micro XDR. Cisco has their Secure X offering, and McAfee Envision has their XDR solution. I encourage you to check these out and look XDR up online to learn just a little bit more about it. Thank you very much.